far away. What's going to sit with you most about this?
I mean, just having an opportunity at the end of the game and not coming through. Getting the ball back with 4 minutes, and all you need is a field goal is a spot that we've been in a lot, and we've been able to do that. But obviously the first play, I tried to get a completion to Trav, but probably should just hang in there, and I think Hollywood would have opened up down the field. So just being better in that scenario. I mean, there's hit things here and there, but I think that's the biggest one. That's what you want. You want to get that opportunity at the end of the game, and we didn't. I didn't come through.
I'm kind of speaking to that already, but you guys have had such a knack for winning these close games for so long. Can you identify anything further than that that's the difference?
Just not making the plays, not making the throws at the right time, and like I said, I mean, I had Hollywood probably on that play, and that's the drive starter. And once you get a drive started like that, you kind of get the momentum on your side, and so I'm staying true to my progressions and not just trusting the O-line that's going to block and get the guy a chance down the field and let him go out there and make a play. I mean, obviously it's going to be tough to get back in the division race, but at the end of the day, all the goal is to get into the playoffs and try to make a run at it. And all you can focus on is next week. We got to learn from this one as much as possible, knowing that we're going to get a great opponent coming into Arrowhead this next week, and we're kind of at that point where we got to find a way just to win football games, and got to keep moving forward. That's what this league's all about.
Patrick, on that note, it is in uncharted territory for you guys to be the
Mm-hmm.
What is the message out there like that?
Yeah, I mean, you got to let it. I mean, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. Like you got to feel that, but you got to be able to kind of use that energy to push it into the next week, into the rest of the season. And all you can focus on is the next game. You get another opportunity to go out there and prove yourself. And obviously, we've been losing these close games recently, but we've played some good football in spurts. It's just about being more consistent. And until we go out there and do it, all you can do is just keep saying you got to keep practicing and getting better and better, and push yourself to go out there and do it on game day. Yeah, I mean, the first one I just got to make the throw. There's no other way around it. The play was designed for Trav, and I think Trav's wide open, but you have these alerts on your plays, and how the safety was sitting with Xavier's speed, I knew that he was going to have a chance down the field. I just got to give him a chance, kind of like I did Taekwon later in the game. It's like you got to give guys chances. I missed that one. You missed Taekwon on the sideline, and I mean, you learn from it, but at the same time, against a good defense like that, you're not going to have these opportunities all game long, and so when they're there, you got to hit them, and I would say it's a great job by Xavier getting open and getting himself there. I got to give him a chance to make a play downfield.
Obviously, that's won a lot of championships. How much of the successes maybe help you stick together?
Yeah, I mean, it's not always been just championships. We've dealt with adversity, and guys have learned and gotten better from it. I mean, obviously, this is something that we haven't dealt with so early in the season. But at the same time, I mean, I know the guys in that locker room and know how they're going to respond, and all we can do is stick together and push ourselves to be even better, and try to do what we can to win this next week.
Is that the sort of thing where you'll need to say something specific to the guys that you meet today, or anything like that?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I think Coach Reed says it when he kind of talks to us at the end of games and stuff like that. And it's always about the next week. And like I said, you gotta feel it. I mean, it sucks losing this football game, and when you think you have a chance to win it, and you don't do that, and kind of get yourself behind. But at the end of the day, all you gotta do is find a way to get in. And we got a lot of games ahead of us, and we're gonna do our best to put ourselves in position to go out there and play our best football each and every week.
Patrick, how do you feel about where you guys are? And I don't mean standings-wise, just how you're playing.
I think we're really talented. We got a lot of great players. It's just about being more consistent, and I think it starts with me. There's times where I'm firing and I'm throwing the ball and we're moving the ball down the field at ease, but at the same time, there's times where we go in spurts where I miss throw like I did, or a protection call, or whatever that is, and so it's just about being more consistent. That's what this league is, and we haven't been consistent enough to win football games, but it starts with me.
What do you see on the interception?
Yeah, I mean, I was rolling out to the right. I mean, you can't do it. But I thought I'll have to look on the film. I thought I had Elijah kind of down the sideline, and I was gonna give him a chance, and I just didn't throw it high enough. At the end of the day, I got 29 to go to me because he was guarding him, and I didn't throw it high enough. He jumped up and made a good play. So I mean, I've made that throw before, but at the same time, with the type of football game we're in, don't put the ball in harm's way. Take the 3 points and move on to the next possession. Yeah, it's just I just been in that situation before. It's like once you get that first down, I know it's cliche, but you do get the momentum on the drive. And you get the defense on their heels, and the fact that I didn't take that shot down on the first play, and then the second play we weren't able to get much going. So then the third play they kind of have where they can kind of lean forward and blitz and do stuff like that. Just knowing the situation. I've been in that situation before, so finding a way to get a completion, get that first down, put us in the driver's seat, and then push the envelope. But at the same time, I didn't find it there, and they came up with a good blitz on that third down. So they didn't give us give myself much of a chance.
Last two, Pat and Steve, look, I know it came at a loss, but Travis Kelce came and all kind of achieved. I guess, what's that mean?
Yeah, I mean, he deserves it. I mean, the work that he puts in every single day. I mean, obviously, people watch the gameplay and like the game days and playing on the field and stuff like that. But he's a leader, man. He's someone that comes to work every single day and puts the time in. And so it just speaks to the person that he is, that he's able to go out there and break that record. And that was a great play in the big moment in the game. That's when he usually makes his big plays.
Last one, Steve.
Patrick, you talk about how tough this Broncos defense is. How's your offensive line play?
I thought they did a great job, That's a good defensive line in all five positions, and they have guys that come in, and I thought they did a great job. Caliendo hopping in there at one point and doing it and holding his own as well, and so I'll be good for them going forward. But at the same time,
it was a night that felt heavier than most in Kansas City. A night where the crowd's roar sounded more like nervous hope than confident celebration. It wasn't just the sting of a fifth straight loss that lingered in the cold December air. Something deeper hovered over Arrowhead Stadium. The possibility that fans were witnessing the end of an era and perhaps the swan song of a generational talent. As the clock ticked down on the Chiefs' 20-13 defeat to the Denver Broncos, all eyes shifted from the final score to the future of a franchise, its iconic tight end, and the leader under center who had become the face of Kansas City football. After the game, Patrick Mahomes, never one to shy away from accountability, took to the podium. He spoke with candor about the team's offensive struggles, his own missed opportunities, and frustration of faltering in critical moments. But it was the questions about Travis Kelce, his health, his mindset, and his future that resonated most with those gathered and those watching from afar. Travis is a leader, man. He's someone that comes to work every single day and puts the time in. Mahomes said, his voice steady but tinged with the weight of the moment. He acknowledged Kelce's routine excellence, not just as a playmaker, but as a heartbeat of the locker room. It just speaks to the person that he is, that he's able to go out there and break that record. And that was a great play and the big moment in the game. That's when he usually makes his big plays. Kelce, who finished the night with 5 catches for 36 yards, had played through pain and adversity all season. His presence on the field in Week 17, alongside a third-string quarterback and a battered offense, was a testament to his commitment. But questions about his health and longevity could no longer be avoided. At 36 years old, with 13 seasons and 3 Super Bowl rings to his name, every snap now carries the added gravity of what's next. Reporters pressed both Mahomes and Kelce about retirement. Kelce, typically private about his personal plans, met the speculation with a blend of humor and honesty. The only time it ever crossed my mind was when I saw how much the Powerball was, he joked, before turning more serious. Honestly, I've been just focused on trying to win football games. I'll let that be a decision I make with my family, friends, the Chiefs organization when the time comes. Mahomes, for his part, deflected the narrative of finality and instead emphasized perseverance and unity. It sucks losing this football game, he admitted. But you've got to be able to use that energy to push it into the next week and the rest of the season. All you can focus on is the next game. You get another opportunity to go out there and prove yourself. The Chiefs' recent stretch has been unprecedented in the Mahomes era. Long known for their late-game heroics, Kansas City has found itself on the wrong end of close finishes, with injuries and inconsistencies compounding their woes. Mahomes, who has been sidelined himself this season with serious knee injuries, accepted responsibility. It starts with me, he said. There's times where I'm firing, and we're moving the ball at ease. And there's times we go in spurts. It's about being more consistent. The locker room's mood was somber, but Mahomes' message was clear. The focus remains on the next opportunity, the next game, and the hope that the adversity faced in these difficult weeks will forge a stronger team for the future. As for Kelce, Mahomes' respect and admiration for his teammate was evident. Whatever Kelce decides, Mahomes assured, all we can do is stick together and push ourselves to be even better. As fans filed out of Arrowhead, many paused for one last look at the field that had given them so many memories. Whether this was Travis Kelce's final home game in a Chiefs uniform remains to be seen. But if it was, it ended not with a dramatic touchdown or a trophy lift, but with a reminder of the resilience and brotherhood that have made the Chiefs one of football's great dynasties. And that, perhaps, is a legacy Kelce and Mahomes will cherish most, wherever the next chapter leads.